So starting in a comfortable seated position or lying down, and even if you want to start in a chair, that is absolutely fine today. Another really good position is even seated against a wall or with your back against, the edge of the couch or anything like that if you feel like you need a little bit extra support. Otherwise, making yourself comfortable lying down. And then just closing down your eyes and just arriving in your body. And just observing anything that's coming up for you, just acknowledging it. And sometimes when we sort of stop and go in, we can notice different feelings. It can sort of give rise to whatever's happening within. So just lovingly and kindly observe. Notice the body. Notice if you're carrying tension. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, see if you can release that a little bit, even the tiniest bit. Give yourself permission to let your body relax for this practice, for the duration of this class. Take another deep breath in. Exhale the breath out, let the shoulders release, belly soften. And you can either have the hands resting in a mudra, even if you're lying down if you wanted to. Or you could even have the hands resting on the body, sometimes on the belly or the heart space is a really nice way just to sort of self-soothe and connect with our inner being. And we can start to feel the breath. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Following the breaths flowing in and out. Feel the breath as it flows into the mouth and down into the throat and lungs. And we can come into that mantra. I breathe in calm. And as I breathe out, peace. I feel peace. Breathe in calm. And breathe out, be at peace. You can even say to yourselves, calm on the inhale. Peace on the exhale. Calm on the inhale. Peace on the exhale. Calm on the inhale. Peace on the exhale. And you can slowly start to lengthen the breath as you continue with this mantra. Lengthening the breath in and out. Long breath, inhaling calm. Long breath out, peace. You can also think of it bringing in peace So bring in calm and spreading out peace. Breathing in calm. Extending out peace. And continue on your own. If the hands are on the belly, you can relax them down onto the legs or in your lap. For a moment, we can just think about what we're grateful for in this moment. Think about all that we have. We can come back to our natural breath. We can release from the mantra. And we're going to do another little mantra practice before our postures today. And I've been doing this in class a little bit lately. This is the Satanama mantra. And you can also do it lying down if you want, or you could come up to seated. But we also use the hands. So the mantra again is Sa, S-A, Ta, T-A, Na, N-A, Ma, M-A. So Sa, Ta, meaning truth, Satya, the seed sounds of truth, connecting to our inner light of awareness, truth within, and Nama meaning name, connecting us to our true source, our true inner being. And when we recite Sa, the thumb and the index fingers come to meet. That's Sa, and then Ta, the thumb and the next finger come to meet, the middle finger. Na, the thumb and the ring finger. Ma, the thumb and the middle finger. So we're working through. So it's Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And then back to the start. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And just continue on your own. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Still reciting out loud. Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, 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 Ta, Na, Ma. Now we go to a whisper. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. sa, ta, na, ma. Whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. Then go to silent, but recite the mantra still in your mind. Keeping the hand mudras going. Keeping that beat. Connecting to inner being. To the heart, to a place of love. Keep following the mantra in your mind. Now we're going to go back to whispering the mantra now. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Just whispering the mantra. Na, ma. Sa, ta, 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 na. And then now spoken again. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then releasing from the mantra. Keeping the eyes closed. And just noticing how you feel. Sitting here in a moment of silence and stillness. And then we can relax the body. And we can slowly blink, open your eyes. And just noticing how you feel. Beautiful. We can stretch our legs out now. Well done. And let's start to circle the ankles. And we've had the Galaxy S10 has joined us, but I'm not 100% sure who that is. It's probably, it could be even Lorraine and Steve. I'm not sure, but welcome. I can't see you on there. But maybe shoot me a little message after and just confirm. That'd be great. And then let's go the opposite direction. Feeling into your wonderful feet. And then point the toes toward the ground. And then lift the toes toward you. And then pointing them away again. And lifting. And again. And lift. Last one. And lift. Good. And then bending the right knee, let's take our foot across the opposite thigh. We're going to do a spinal twist, reaching the right hand behind you. Hug that leg in, lift up through your spine, and exhale as you gently twist. Sending the breath into your back. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's release that leg. And then bending the left one, taking it across your thigh, twisting around to the left, take your hand, press it down into the ground to lengthen up along your spine. And exhale as you twist. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. And breathe out, twist. And then slowly coming back to center. Let's release that leg down to the ground. Beautiful. And then we're going to bend our knees, bring our legs into butterfly position. Get a little bit of movement up and down of the knees. And then taking your right hand down the ground, let's raise our left arm, reaching for the sky. And then a little side stretch. Breathing into the belly here. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale and go the other way. Notice little things in your body. I'm noticing my arms are quite tired today. I was asked to take a vinyasa flow yesterday and I haven't done that for a while. My arms are quite sore. And inhale, coming all the way back up. It was fun. It was a good challenge again. Let's take the right arm onto the left arm, come into a little Virudasana arms, raising up your elbows. And take the hands forward a little bit here. And stretching the arms all the way out. Let's go the other way. Left arm under. Bring the arms together. Raise the elbows. And take a few breaths. And let's release the arms. Let's stretch our legs straight out in front of us again. And then we're going to take them wide. We're going to just open the legs nice and wide. You can sit on the edge of your cushion if you've got one, or blanket. I've just got a folded blanket onto my seat bones. Breathing down through the back of the legs. Lift up and out from the hips. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn toward the right leg and just walk the fingers down toward the right foot. Taking some breaths here. We're going to hug those left ribs in a little bit. So drawing the left ribs in toward the right. Take a few breaths. And walking the hands back up. Let's go the other way. Just slowly walk your hands down your leg. Hugging in those right ribs a little bit. Draw up the toes. Pressing a little through the heels of the feet. And then walking our hands back up. Let's gently churn the mill. And it can be a really small movement. If you haven't been doing as much practice, just make it nice and small, or you can make it a little bit larger. Just feel into your body. Inhaling as the hands come in towards you. Exhale as you reach them away. Getting all the energy moving. And then let's go in the other direction. And then coming back to center. And we can bring the legs back together now. And just crossing over our legs for a moment, sitting in a comfortable seated position. Take our hands onto our shoulders now. We're just going to inhale, and as we exhale, reach the palms away, extending out through the arms. And then inhale as we bend. You can close the eyes if you like. We'll do another 4 of these. Feel that conscious awareness of your movement. Lift the heart space. And then hands onto the shoulders again. Let's start to circle the elbows. Inhale, lift the elbows high and circle them around. And let's go the other direction. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more. Good. And then give the arms a little shake. You can interlace the fingers together. Press the palms forward. Stretch out through your arms. And if it's comfortable, raise the arms up above your head. And then bringing the arms all the way back down. And we can do little Mexican waves with the hands, stretching into our fingers. And then we can go the other way. Good. Open and close the fingers a few times. Stretch into your hands. Spread the palms wide. Make tight fists. And then give the arms a little shake. And relax them down to the ground. Lift the elbows, lift the shoulders nice and high and squeeze them up to your ears and just tighten through the shoulder muscles. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And relax the shoulders down. Take a beautiful deep breath all the way in. And exhale out through the mouth. Oh, it's Jane. Welcome, Jane. I see you there. Let's tilt the head over to one side. Just join whenever you can. And lift back up to center and over to the other side. And coming back up to center. Let's turn to look over one shoulder. And then back over the other shoulder. And back to center. And then let's draw the chin down to the chest. But lift the heart, drop the shoulders down. Good, and then lift the chin and lengthen the throat. Lengthening up. Bring the head back to center. And then let's do a few head circles. Drawing circles with the nose, circling the head around. And then we can go the other way. It's taking the time to just really open up the body, the neck here, shoulders. And coming back to center. Just close down the eyes for a moment and take 4 or 5 breaths here. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine nice and tall. As you breathe out, feel the seat bones sink into the ground, but keep the spine tall and long. Inhale, feel the ribcage lift. Exhale, release the shoulders down the back of your body. Inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, any tension releasing. Let's take a couple more breaths. Beautiful. And then relax the body. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. Move your cushion or blanket away. I'm just going to keep a folded blanket on my mat. I've got a wooden floor underneath, but feel free to remove any props if you've got a comfortable floor. And we're going to then stack our joints for a little bit of cat-cow, spreading through your hands. Inhale then as you drop the belly down, opening the front of the body. And exhaling as we round the back of the body. Feel that beautiful stretch along the spine. And let's do another 5 or 6 rounds with the breath. Inhaling calm. Breathing out. Finding peace. In calm. And exhale. And then we can come to a neutral spine. Let's raise our right leg behind us. Pressing out through the right heel. And we can hold here or raise the opposite arm as well. Taking 5 or 6 breaths. And then lower your hands, lower your leg down. Well done. And then the opposite way, left leg back. And either stay here or raise the right arm and hold for 5 or 6 breaths. And lower the hand, lower the leg down. Good work. Take the knees nice and wide, big toes together, sit back on your heels. And then we can either stretch out or rest the forearms onto the ground. Otherwise, reach the arms all the way out in front of you. Maybe taking the forehead down toward the ground, or you can add a block or a cushion under the forehead. And just breath by breath here, feeling the body soften. Relaxing down through the hips. Relaxing into the heart space. Relaxing into the shoulders. Relaxing into the groin. Relaxing through the feet. And then we'll just lift the head, walk the hands in a little bit, and then we're going to take the hands over to the right. You can reach them over to our right and then extend them away from us. Really reaching that left hand a little bit further away. And then sinking down through the heels again. And then lifting the head, walking the hands back to center and over to the left. And reaching them away from the body. And then sinking down again through the seat bones, lengthening the tailbone back. Follow the breath in the belly. And then lifting the head, walking the hands back to center, and just one more time, coming forward. And then lifting the head, let's walk our hands all the way back toward us and we'll bring the knees in now if you probably feel the need to do. And if it's comfortable just sitting on the heels for a moment, we can do that. Or you could just stretch the legs out in front of you for a few breaths. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Well done. And then we can gently blink open our eyes. We're going to make our way up to standing. So just take off any other props. But I did want to work with a chair today, which is optional. You don't have to, but I'm going to bring my chair out. So if you've got a chair, or you could position your mat in front of near a table or a mantle, you'll be able to use that instead. And if you have a chair, the seat of the chair is going to be facing you. So I always just take the front two legs if I'm using a chair on my mat, so it just gives it a little bit of grip. That's not going to slide at all. So just take your time to get anything you need. I know some of you have popped off a bit to go and grab something. So feel free to do that. While we're waiting for the others, let's just come into Tadasana for a moment. So wherever you are, just standing in Tadasana, lifting up along your spine, opening through your heart space. Picking the layer off. Reaching down through your fingertips, just feel the legs switch on a little bit here. Feel that length along your spine. Maybe do a bit of ujjahi breathing, that gentle constriction of the throat. To create that oceanic sound with your breath. Well done. So we can turn to face our chair if you're using a chair today. I've just got my chair on the end of your mat. If you haven't grabbed it, go and grab your chair. And just pop it so that the front 2 feet are resting on your mat. So there's a little bit of grip there. And then we're going to take the fleshy part of the base of the palm onto the chair. And we're going to walk the feet back, taking the feet hip width apart in our tabletop position. Or you could use a mantle or a table here is really good. And if you really just want to rest the body, you could even have the upper body resting on the table too, or the forearms, and forehead. Otherwise, holding here, draw the shoulders in toward, like draw muscly from the hands in toward the shoulders, but at the same time we're extending out. This is sort of pushing, pulling action. It doesn't have to be really strong. We can do it quite subtly where we're drawing muscly toward the shoulders, but still extending. We can press the thigh bones back, lengthen the tailbone down, good. Take a few more breaths. The knees can be a little bit bent if you prefer, or you could have this. Good. Let's lift the head. We can walk the feet in, or we can take a big step forward with our right foot. And so our left foot's back, left toes are turning in, not too wide with that back foot. So you're about a 30-degree angle, or to a 45-degree. But if you can't bring that left hip forward, just turn the toes in a bit more. See how that goes. And then you can stay here, or we can walk the hands toward the back of the chair if you wanted to deepen a little bit, or just staying where you are, press down through that back calf muscle. Draw that right hip back just a fraction, open that front thigh, lifting the arch of that right foot, but at the same time pressing down through your right big toe. That's it. Feel as though you're spreading through the right foot, across the ball of the foot, down through the heel, and lifting that front thigh a little bit. Well done. Lift the head. We can bend that front knee. We can step out that foot next to the front foot, and then take a big step back with the right foot. Finding your length there. Opening that front thigh. So there's a slight external rotation. That front thigh is open. You can open. You can even take the left thumb into the left hip and draw open that hip a little bit if you wanted to. So I'm just taking my left hand to my left hip and opening that hip. Just sort of pulling it open. You'll feel the thigh open a little bit too. That's it. You can walk the hands forward. You can press down through the right heel and breathe. Let's step the back foot forward now. Take the feet back a little bit. Take your forearms onto the edge of the chair. Let the knees be a little bit soft and hip width apart, and let your forehead rest down onto your arms. Feel the upper body supported by the arms. Let the back release. Let the knees soften a little bit. Close your eyes for a couple more breaths. then lift the head. You can support yourself, come onto your hand. And come up to standing. Lift up along your spine, standing into Tadasana for a few breaths. Feel nice and tall, long, open. Well done. I'm going to do triangle pose. So with your feet up and nice and close to your chair, we're going to take a big step back with our right foot. So that when we open up and reach forward, we can take our hand to our chair. So if it's easier, sometimes my toes are right up toward my chair legs. You can even take them beneath the chair leg a little bit if you needed to be a little bit closer to the chair. Just adjust the position of your feet as needed. Raise the arms up, reach forward toward your chair, and then you can lower the hand down onto the chair as the other arm reaches up to the sky. You can open through the heart space, pull up through the legs a little bit. Take a little bit of weight off the chair if you can. And then we'll take a few more breaths. Let's lower that right hand down. We're going to take it toward the chair. Turn the back toes in a little bit and then do a revolve triangle from here. It's a little bit challenging. If you need to bend that left knee, you can. Take the right hand to the chair, left hand come to the left hip. As we twist to our left now, the opposite way. Maybe raising that arm up as well. See how that feels for you, or you can keep the hand on your hip. Well done, that's great. Looking really good. We can take a few more breaths here. Coming back to center. Let's step that left foot back, just come into a little tabletop position. Even out through the hips, lengthen the spine. And then we're going to step our right foot forward and do the other side, starting with our triangle pose. So that left foot will be a little bit wider because we're going to do an extended triangle, reaching with the arms, lengthen forward, and then wrinkle the arms down with that right hand down on your support. And around so I can see you here. Alright, so we're doing Trikonasana and we're lengthening forward with our right hand to our chair, right foot forward, left foot back. Now, triangle pose. Inhale up the spine, exhale down the spine. Follow the breath. Lower the hand to the hip. We can soften that front knee. We can turn to face the chair. Turn the back toes in. You can use the chair to help support you. And then left hand's coming onto the chair, right hand's coming to the hip, and we might stay there or start to twist to the right. Or maybe raise the right arm up toward the ceiling. And taking some beautiful breaths here. If it's too strong, that back foot can come forward a little bit, that's fine. And you can always heel toe the right foot out toward the right a little bit more to help you feel a bit more steady. Taking the right hand to the hip and then onto the seat of the chair. Let's step that right foot back one last time in a tabletop position. Long, deep inhalation. Slowly exhale out. And then let's walk our feet in toward the chair. And come up to standing. Well done. We can use our chair for support here. We're going to do a little bit of tree pose. So you can turn it around if you wanted to. And take it anywhere that's comfortable if you think you would like that support. So we're going to start by any leg that you like in tree. So shifting the weight onto one side and then we'll raise the other foot. up to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. And then we can stay here. Just see how that feels. You can let just the fingers touch the chair, or even raise the arms, or perhaps bring the hands into the heart. Vrksasana, or you can raise the beautiful branches of your tree. That looks great. Well done. Sometimes I say that and that's when we get a bit wobbly. It's like, we made it, yay! Well done. So good. And then we can slowly release down. And you can turn the other way or adjust your chair if you need to. Do your other side. Take your time and lengthen upwards. Sometimes when I come into tree, I sort of look down and my head comes forward. So just check that the head is nice and straight. The head, as we know, is such a heavy part of the body that if the head comes forward, our whole sort of alignment comes out. So let's try to find that alignment, extending still up through the crown of the head. Focus on that point. Come into any arm variation you like today. Remember to breathe. And then gently releasing your leg and your arms down. Well done. So this next one we're going to do, and it's a wide leg forward bend, but with the support of the chair. So you can either take it, because we're going to be using the mat with our legs, I'm taking the chair straight out in front of me. And I'm just going to be mindful, if it's on a slippery-ish surface, that as I put my weight onto it, I don't want it to slip. Sometimes even we use a second yoga mat, or if sometimes we have extra pieces, you can pop down under there. Otherwise, just be really mindful as you do it. So I'm taking my feet nice and wide now, lifting up the arches of the feet. I can take my hands onto the seat of the chair or the top of the chair. I'm using the seat of my chair. And then I'm going to slide my hands forward to wherever's comfortable. So now I've got my forearms resting onto the seat of my chair. That's it. Perfect, Jennie. Yes. See how that feels? And the other alternative now is to even take forearm on forearm and then rest my forehead onto my arms. That's it. And just see how that feels. And you can even slide it away from you a little bit. Maybe the forehead can come onto the seat of the chair, depending on your shoulders or how that feels. And we're going to breathe here. Or perhaps you're still up on the forearms. A little bit higher, that's fine too. And breathing. Long, slow breaths. We'll take a few more breaths. Long and slow. And then we can lift the head. And we can very slowly make our way up. Well done. We're going to bring our chair around, so I'm going to sit on my chair now. I'm going to do a little hip opener. And actually, this is a great one. You can always reposition yourself, or if you do this another time, so you've got something even in front of you, like the wall or a table. We're going to do a hip opener and take our right ankle across our left thigh. You'll know what I mean in a minute. Because then we're going to come forward, and if you had something in front of you, you can always reach and take hold of that. But otherwise, we can just bend forward. You can let the hands rest on the legs. And otherwise, you can reach down toward the ground. But see how you go, because that's, and it can be quite strong through the hips. It's going to depend on how the hips are feeling. And that's where having support a little higher up can really help. But otherwise, let's keep the hands up on the legs. That's fine. We're just bending forward, doing a little bit of a hip opener here. The other option that can be quite good, depending on your chair, is you can even take hold of the seat, the chair legs, if they're nice and strong, and you could have the hands sliding down the chair legs a little way. And then we can walk the hands up the chair legs or onto the seat and release that leg down. And then we'll do the other side. And you might just stay seated here, lightly pressing on the leg or bending forward. We'll deepen, see how that feels. Or you might like to reach down or even slide your hands back on the chair or down the chair legs to see what feels better for your body. Breathe up the spine. Exhale, release the breath out. And then lifting gently back up, placing that foot down on the ground and just coming to sit on the edge of the chair a little bit rather than back in the seat of the chair. We're going to do a little spinal twist. We're going to lift up through the spine. We're going to twist around to our right. You can take your hand across the knee and you can either slide your other hand to the back of the seat of the chair, or you could even reach and take hold of the top of the chair if you want to add a little bit of assistance. Depends on your chair. Sometimes you can't take hold of the back of the seat. So see how you go. Or you might just be on the couch. That's fine too. Inhaling from the spine. Exhale, twist. Feel the feet on the ground, lifting up a little bit. So we're not kind of tucking the tailbone under, we're lifting up a little. Feel the seat bones. Drawing up a little through the pelvic floor. And then coming back to center. And we'll do the other side. You can raise the arms. Let's twist the other way. Inhale up the spine. And exhale, twist. And then gently coming back to center. Well done. Sitting here on the seat of your chair, closing down the eyes for a moment, just raising the palms of the hands, letting the back of the hands rest on the leg. Feel the feet on the ground. Connecting into your breath. Inhale up the spine. And exhale down the spine. And some yogic breaths. We can breathe into the belly, up into the ribs, up into the heart, and a long, full breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Squeeze the air out of the lungs. Breathe into your belly. Up into the ribs and the heart. Breathing in our life force, vital energy. Exhaling the breath all the way out. We'll take another 4 breaths here. Beautiful. And now we're going to take our legs on a chair and lie down on the ground. And just quietly we can pop our chair, put the end of the mat, and pop on any of your warm clothes if you need your socks on, jumper. And you can have a blanket on us as well, a blanket under the head, or if you're using your couch, just take yourself so that the legs are up on your couch. Need a bit more support under the back. You can always take a little blanket so that can rest under the buttocks. On the ground is fine. If the chair's not quite high enough, the cushion under the legs is helpful as well. And making sure you're warm and you've got everything that you need to be really comfortable here. You've got a little eye pillow. You could take your eye pillow over your eyes. And then letting yourself rest here. The arms can rest beside the body, or if you prefer them on the belly, you can have the palms on the belly, but just don't have the fingers touching each other. Otherwise, the arms can be anywhere that's comfortable. Get them rest comfortably beside you with the palms facing up. And then starting to observe again the natural rhythm of your breath. Following the breath at your nostrils. We're going to move through the body, and we're going to start with the feet today because the feet are raised. So just relaxing the toes, relaxing the soles of the feet, the top of the feet, and the heels, the ankles, the calves, the knees, relaxing the thighs, and the hips, Feeling both legs relax. And feeling the back of the body on the ground. Feel the buttocks relax, and the lower back and the sacrum. Feel the middle back relaxing. Feel the upper back relax. The shoulder blades. The back of the shoulders. And imagine the spine relaxing. And relaxing the belly and the hips. The pelvic floor, the groin. And the lower abdomen. The upper abdomen. And the navel. Relaxing the rib cage. Relaxing the chest. The collarbones. Shoulders. And the front of the body relaxing. And bringing the awareness to the hands. Softening the hands. Relax the fingers. The palms of the hand. Back of the hand. The wrists. Forearms. The elbows. Upper arms. Shoulders. Feeling both arms relax. Feeling the neck and the shoulders relax. The throat. Working your way up the face now. Let the chin relax. The lips. The mouth. Let the lower jaw drop away from the upper jaw. Let the teeth relax. The palate. Let the cheeks relax. Cheekbones relax. And the nose relax. Getting the breath at the nostrils. Observing the breath in. And then relaxing the eyes. The eyelids. Relaxing the eyebrows. And the space between the eyebrows. And relaxing the forehead. The top of the head. Relaxing the whole head, whole body. Relaxing your whole body. And as you relax your whole body, visualize a bright white light high above you in a dark sky. And imagine filling your body with this white light. Take a moment to consider what this light might represent to you. You may be healing, divine, comfort, peace, love. The white light begins to float down until it rests just above your head. And you feel the warmth emanating from this white light. It starts to pour in through the crown of your head, flowing through your head, your face, through the throat and into the top of your spine. White light flowing across your shoulders, down your arms, your hands, white light filling your middle back, your chest, your rib cage, flowing into the lower back, hips, abdomen, and groin, into the thighs, lower legs, and feet. White light filling your whole body. Breathe length into your spine. Your whole body flows with the comfort of white light. And this light that fills you also flows into the other layers of your being. The vital energy layer flowing into your energy field, flowing into your mind, your mental field, flowing into your intellect, and flowing into your inner being, your inner spirit. White light flowing into your soul. Spend a few moments blending with the white light, almost as though you're becoming the light. Feel the energy of the white light in every part of you. As you continue to receive this white light from above, mentally hear the sound soar with each inhalation and hum with each exhalation. Soham mantra translating to all that I need, I have within. All that I need, I have within. Releasing the mantra. Breathe length into your spine. And a long, beautiful breath in and out. And slowly we can start to bring our awareness back into our body and back into the room. You're always welcome to remain here a little longer. Or if you feel ready to, you might like to start to wiggle your fingers and toes and start to get a little bit of movement. You can start to stretch out, and when you're ready, you take your legs off your support and roll to your side. And then just coming up into a seated position. And as we take our hands into our heart, just feel that connection within a self. We can even ask ourselves, what are we going to bring into our day today from our practice? More breath, more peace, more optimism, more joy. And I invite you to join me in completing our practice with our final chant. When you're ready, let's breathe in. Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat, peace, peace, peace. I hope you all have a beautiful day and I hope you enjoy the practice. Lots of love. Namaste. And thank you so much. Enjoyed today doing a little bit of chair work, something a little bit different. And have a gorgeous day. Doesn't look too bad out there, just a bit grey. I look like I just got out of bed. My hair all sticking out of it.
Thank you, Sally.
Just to wait for the day. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sally.